After you calculate it out, you're going to get a grand total of 583 gold on everything.
That's my perception check for just walking around the city. I just want to get a feel for the city.
Okay.
Because I know it's obviously sketchy, right?
Yeah, it's sketchy as fuck.
Okay, well then I just want to keep it.
You spot like 3 drug deals going down as you stroll around. Like it's
Can I appraise it even though I don't have the skill?
No.
I can appraise, like that's not an issue. But I mean, I know about Detroit, so I'd be like, guys, I think we're kind of getting shafted if we sell stuff here.
All right, well then we'll sell L.
I mean, we can get rid of shit. We can get rid of shit we don't want that's like weighing us down, like the chain shirts and shit like that. But I mean, we don't need to liquidate the rubies and stuff because essentially, if we're buying a more expensive item, then we can probably just use those at full value at a nicer place. You know?
Alrighty.
That's my thoughts.
So you're keeping the gems, the alexandrite, and the rubies, selling everything else.
Yeah.
They'll give
So
you
we
all.
Oh, what? Did I don't have anything on this tiny ship. Can I appraise that? I guess
it's just a toy.
I mean, would an appraised roll give me a thing, or that can't?
You can just look at it and know that it's just a toy. Like, you don't actually have to roll anything for it. He told you it's magical. You detected magic on it. It's not magical. It's literally just a little toy ship, about that big.
No, he told me out of game that it was magical, not in game. Yeah. So there's no way for me to like get info on how much it would be worth or not.
Like, you're talking like coppers. It's something you would buy for like a little kid type deal.
Okay, so insignificant shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Then yeah, all the non-gem shit. I guess we'll sell.
So they'll give you 158 for all the non-gems.
Okay. I'm fine with that. Okay. How should we split this up? I suppose I would like Harry Snape. I don't know if he's covetous or not.
The 2 surviving members of the party are Harry Snape and Chris.
But I do like.
Well, how does he pay us? Let me see. Does he just like hand us a big sack of gold?
No, this is skipping all of the actual merchant interaction where you're going around.
Oh, okay. So we're going. Okay.
So you're just at the end of the day, you've collected 185 gold from different sources.
185 gold. Okay.
After selling off all of your non-gems and non-short sword. There's the grand total that you have collected.
Okay.
85 divided by 4.
Yeah, what's it just divided by 4?
So we all get 46 gold and Kiwi gets 47.
Yeah.
Because in 4 ways it splits up into 46.25. So if there's 4 of us, then one of us will get 47.
Sure.
So Chris, you get 46. I get 46. Takai, you get 46.
But Kai's not big on gold.
Okay, so you want to try to identify the short sword, right?
Excuse me. Yes, please. So I've got, like, in the week that we just hang out, I would have used the spell and done that. It's a +10.
Yeah.
Plus my other stuff.
Yeah.
So, what is it, like a magic arcana? That's
no, it's spellcraft. Spellcraft.
Yeah.
Okay,
you said you have 8 already, right?
I have 9 now. So if I take 10 and use identify, I'd be at 29 for it. So that seems reasonable to me. So I will do that and take 10 on it.
Can you take 10s on?
Yeah, it's a skill check. As long as he's not threatened or distracted. So if I'm not poking him in the head and there's not someone behind him menacing.
Well, either way, I have a +19. So even if I like roll a 1.
Caster, it's 15 plus caster level who created the item, which is normally just considered 1, 5, 1, 5, 9, and then I believe like it goes just to like 15 is what people assume the caster level to be.
Thanks, bro.
I can link you the spell if.
No, I've got it. I'm just reading through how the actual, because you're not actually making just an individual spellcraft check. You're making a spellcraft check off of your detect magic. I'm just making sure everything flows here.
No, he's using identify.
He's using Identify. He's not using Detect Magic. Identify
No.
incorporates Detect Magic,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, it says something like that in the.
Does it?
spell.
Oh, well.
Yes. It's
Okay.
just part of Detect Magic. That's all it is. DC 15 plus spell level or 15 plus half caster level for a non-spell effect. Okay, cool. Yeah, no. So that's kind of weird because I expected there to be, like, with Identify, there to be some kind of, like, you know, Pearl worth X amount of GP or something, but it just
No, they
doesn't.
changed it. Because they nerfed Identify. Like, the reason why it cost a pearl before is because you just knew. Like, when you cast Identify, everything about the item, you just automatically knew it. Whether it was cursed, what the properties were, exactly what it was worth. That's why it cost a pearl to do it.
Yeah, but that's
Now it doesn't-
dumb because then it's still, like, it gives you a
I mean-
plus 10, which is basically the exact same thing anyways.
It is now. I mean, later game, when people are caster level 20.
Yeah.
Well, the argument is that you're getting plus 10 and you can take 10 and you're guaranteed a 20 on anything, which means unless it's a 5th level spell or higher, which I won't be giving you guys at this early, you just get a free Identify.
Basically, that's how Identify has always been, though.
Yeah,
It's just
but I mean
know
that's
what it does.
that's the point of the spell. Like, and I have to dedicate one of my fucking spellbook slots. For
Right,
that.
but what I'm saying is that it used to be you had to lose a spell slot and you also had to crush a pearl worth about 300 GP in order to
Yeah,
identify
I mean,
the
but
pearl.
the spell was just better because the spell got nerfed. You can't nerf the spell and then not nerf what it takes to use it. I mean, the spell's like garbage compared to what it used to be.
How?
Because it used to tell you
plus
everything,
10
including how much you could
isn't
sell it for.
No, it didn't.
It told you everything about the item.
No, it didn't at all. It just gave you the magical properties of said item. It didn't give you everything about the item.
That's fine.
Paul is
This
saying
is-
can't take 10 on spellcrafts.
Yeah, you can't
I
take
don't- I
10
don't
on
know.
those spellcraft checks.
I don't know. I'll leave it up to
Whatever.
you guys, 'cause
Just
guys-
roll it.
guys
Just roll it
can
plus
sit.
19. You'll get it one way or the other.
Okay, that's fine.
It doesn't make a fucking difference anyways.
Yeah.
It's a
Let's,
dumb adjustment though. It's a really dumb adjustment. I don't know why the fuck they would have done that.
Okay, so 26.
Yeah, you still get it anyways. So it's a +1 short sword, and it also it's got a light enchantment on it. So presumably caster saying the spell word, whatever the trigger word is, will make it glow.
It also helps with identifying the command word. Apparently, identify does.
Gives you a
It
plus
says that on the spell.
I'm reading the spell. I don't see it.
Checks made to identify the properties and command words of magic items in your possession.
Paul, there's literally no rule under spellcraft or take 10 that says you can't take it on spellcraft.
Where
So
is that? I'm 99.99999% repeating sure that that's actually complete bullshit, and any craft check cannot have take 10 root on it. But I'll look it up later.
good crap.
Anyways, where do you? I link me the thing because the one that I have doesn't
Alright.
say anything about the command words. Oh, and
Alright.
command words. Here it is. Remember
Yeah.
properties and command words of magic items in your possession. Ooh, how do you look up command words then?
I mean, it's just a spellcraft check, right?
Yeah, but I don't know what the DC is to actually
They have
find the
it
command
etched
word
on the
Yeah.
blade.
because it's definitely
Well-
not etched on the blade.
I will leave that up to you. So
I'm gonna read it right now. The activation is on command, or if no activation method is suggested.
while Sobo's reading, does anyone else have anything they particularly want to do? So we can give him some downtime, so we can read up on stuff.
I mean, I want to leave this city because it's sketchy.
Again, we were gonna go back to the
Yeah,
Yep.
place, right?
we're gonna go fight Arena.
Oh, I actually need to send spells, so I'm gonna work out that.
I need a knowledge arcana or a knowledge history. Either
that's
one
for
will
the.
work. That's to find it, and you get a +10.
Oh, that's so strange. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird check, but
So
I mean,
why-
it makes sense.
Why does it say spellcraft then?
It's so when you actually go into looking into how command words work, the knowledge arcana or knowledge history skills might be useful in helping to identify command words or deciphering clues regarding them. So there's no actual imprint on the weapon itself, on what, like, there's nothing in the magic that tells you what the command word is. It's just like you have to draw from your general knowledge of how these things work. in order to actually figure it out.
So knowledge, I can take a.
But you still get a plus 10 anyways.
So I can take 10 on a knowledge.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Because it's knowledge.
Yeah.
So I've got plus 19.
Okay. So you have 29 total. You fail.
Okay.
You are close enough to get a clue. What kind of clue do I want to give you? Let's say, generally these sorts of weapons, or something this simple anyways, like for harder ones, for like really intense spells, like a giant fucking flaming axe or whatever, the command words are usually not actually words. They're not actually English. They're just combinations of letters, because you don't want to accidentally fucking say it and set your flaming sword off and light yourself on fire. But for things like this is a bit more normal and something that's not really going to hurt you in an everyday situation. So usually these are more tied to the actual person itself. And it probably has something to do with the person that you got the weapon from.
Oh, and it was that fucking bandit guy.
Indeed it was.
In the first town, the Black Hand town. Oh,
The
so
suburb of Detroit, apparently. Which also
do I know anything like? Oh, this is how many charges it has. It has 20 charges of light.
Doesn't have any charges. It's just a magical weapon.
Okay, so I would know that it wouldn't run out of that shit.
Right.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I think that's all I cared about. So I know that it's I know that the guy who had it probably came up with the command word.
Yep. Or he made it specially for him. Hopefully that's where you're going with it. Is that it has something to do with the guy that you got it off of. If not, it could be fucking anybody. It depends on where he got it. If he had it specifically made for him, or he made it, it probably has something to do with it.
Okay.
Or illuminate.
I don't really care about it. I'll check it again next level. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, all it is a magical torch.
Yeah. Alright, so... Oh yeah, I was going to send you spells. So I got to do that. What do you guys want to do?
So you are not selling it here?
That is correct. I do not think I would sell nice things in Detroit.
Probably a good call.
I go back to holding it in my hand, since it's our most valuable possession.
Okay.
So.
He swaddles it.
Yeah. It's like my newborn baby. Oh, look at you.
So
One day you'll grow up to be an axe.
Is there anything else in particular that you guys wanted to get done in the past couple days that you guys have been chilling, or you're just selling those couple items and checking out the sword?
Pretty much just Pat, I guess.
Yeah. We sell and tell Chris not to roll bad.
Give me I need to change the screen one more time, guys. I apologize for that. I don't actually apologize for that, by the way. Hold on 1 second. I just need to move that over. And that over. Okay. Party, give me perception checks.
Let me just finish messaging you spells. So
no, you don't need to actually do that before this. This isn't a combat perception. Okay. This is just as you guys are chilling around the city. What kind of rumors
do I need to? I rolled a 24 before. That was the exact roll you were asking for, just to watch the streets.
It's not. This is not for watching the streets. It's for actually in the inn itself.
Oh, okay.
For what kind of rumors you're picking up about the city.
Okay.
Anyone over a 15 gets a rumor. So let me know how many rumors you guys want.
1, 2, 3.
3?
And we don't know about Takai.
And you guys are hanging out in Marie's. Okay. So roll me a d5, whoever wants to be the first one.
I'll do it. Ah.
Okay. Takai, you've heard that the cat, there's a big gray cat with like little white circles around its eyes that kind of wanders around the mead hall here. It's not actually a cat, according to rumor. It's supposedly a wizard that has polymorphed himself and is hiding out.
Okay.
Here inside the
city.
city.
Guy, here there's this cat that's not actually a cat.
Oh, sure, that's meant to be a D4, but I'll give it to you anyways.
What mean?
The wizard. who has put a spell on himself to look like a cat.